Oh, that's a cute bear. Good old St. Louis Zoo. Wow. Oh, yeah. Gotta start off with some cute videos first, get your guys' attention. Those are nice. So, we're gonna see that at the St. Louis Zoo, one of my favorite places in St. Louis, and I'm just gonna give you guys a tour. So, yeah, the St. Louis Zoo is back open. Here's the front entrance. You just have to make a reservation time for it's like a 5 hour slot. Different stuff the zoo offers, which you'll see throughout the video. Different things to do, whether that's like the videos, the 4D videos, or maybe that's the Sea Lion show, or maybe that's the 4D movie experience. But here's the Welcome Center, and I'm going to kind of show you this map up here later on. It shows you how everything's broken down. Here's the welcome desk. Like I said, a really, really nice zoo. So we're going to have like the river's edge, and you're going to notice the railroad tracks all around it. But the river's edge, the lakeside crossing, the south entrance, historic hill, Red Rocks, Peabody Hall, the Wild, all of these are broken down to different sections. And like I said, the zoo does a great job of really breaking it down, making it easy. And here's the zoo entrance. I am a local of St. Louis, so I've been here for a while, and I remember these, whenever this has changed a couple times. But now we have the Anheuser-Busch Theater, because this is St. Louis. We have cool electronic systems over here, which are interactive. And whenever you go to the zoo, kind of make a deal out of it. Get a little face paint. Maybe get one of the characters drawn of you. Here's my daughter and one of my old friends. Maybe get a pineapple drink. And there's this right here. I remember as a kid, throwing your penny in there and making a wish. Just fun stuff to do. And the zoo's free. One of the best things. But right now they have this Dinosaurs exhibit, which I have not checked out, because they're always switching. It used to be like a petting zoo, which was pretty cool. And here's the railroad, which I recommend. It does cost a little bit extra, but like I said, the zoo is free. So I mean, like, if you pay for something else, think of that as like a donation to keeping up this beautiful area. And here's one of those maps. Like I said, very well put together. Here's some of the different statues. This beetle statue. I think the most famous statue is not this one right here, but it's of the gorilla. So like I said, if you're watching this video and you have not been to the St. Louis Zoo, then this will just kind of show you guys a little bit of what it's like. But if you have been to the St. Louis Zoo, I do plan on sprinkling in some little facts about the history of the zoo, why it started, how many animals it has. So follow me along as I check out the zoo, and as I follow these steps. But yeah, a lot of interactive cool things, little logs to climb through. But the first real thing we're going to check out is just going to be the Insectarium. And it is a cloudy day, so not as many animals as I'd like to see were out today, but it's okay. So the Insectarium is really cool. It has a lot of different facts you'll learn. It has different regions. Like I said, the St. Louis Zoo is very important, and it has a lot of different regions throughout the zoo. So, you're going to see insects from everywhere, whether it's a common cockroach or a Peruvian fire stick. You're going to find dragonflies, ladybugs, butterflies, moths. You're going to find out, different beetles. It'll show you a little bit of interactive things. Like I said, the zoo is very good for learning. It's not all about checking it out. So, like, for me, I love coming with kids to, like, I have a daughter and stuff, so I'm like, I love bringing her to places like this. But as an adult, just like going to the St. Louis Arch, yeah, you want to bring maybe your kids or your family, but if you go by yourself, you get to really read and, really engage yourself in the knowledge that's being dropped. Kids just want to run around. But if you're an adult, check it out, read it, learn something new. So that was the Insectarium, just a small preview. I don't want to make this too long for you guys. Now the river's edge, like I said, this place is beautiful. It's not just about the animals. Like, the people who take care of this, like, just do a really good job. You're always going to, the grass is always cut. It's super green, beautiful limestone rocks, and limestone is from the area. We have some rhinos up here. The hippo wasn't in here, but this is just cool just to see this huge fish tank with all these different fish. And like I said, interactive things. This is kind of funny. Right here. So many picture moments to go through, like little holes in the rocks or little trees with holes cut in them for you to go check out. And like I said, it tells a lot about the conservation efforts and kind of how they're helping. I know people think different ways about zoos for different, various reasons. Crazy fact: the state of Texas has more, isn't more tigers than the rest of, or more lions than the rest of the world put together, or some kind of fact like that. But anyway, there's a lot of animals in conservation. But anyway, so these cheetahs, they go crazy because there was a dog. These people brought in a dog, which I'll point out later. So these cheetahs like squatted up. It was really cool to watch. Like all of them. There was like two other ones in the background. They all ran from the back and just started like looking at the dog, like, "Yo, what's up?" It was really cool to watch. You could tell they were not having it. They were beefing. So here's the dog. So I mean, that was real fun to watch, and that's something to think about. Hey, it was good for the people that were there. It gave them a lot to watch. It was real interesting. So next we go to Asia. And like I said, the different waterfalls, the different flowers, the plants, everything is kind of all on display out here. And we're going to have a couple elephants. They have a huge array, a lot of land, so you can kind of see them from a lot of different spots. And they call it Elephant Springs. And here's that limestone that I was talking about. So just like the Lake of the Ozarks and different spots, or Merrimack Caverns. If you've never heard of Merrimack Caverns and you're in St. Louis, that's another real cool thing to check out. But yeah, St. Louis has a lot of limestone. Yeah, it's about, with Missouri, it's slick, and it's a different type of rock that we have out here. So if you're ever in St. Louis, check out the Merrimack Caverns too. And these are pretty sweet. These are memorable moments. Like I said, the zoo is awesome. We got some gators, but yeah, this last winter I was living down there in South Florida and South Beach. But yeah, I went to the Everglades and saw some gators out there. So check out that video if you're interested. Some big tortoises. Everybody loves tortoises. Some of those are, they've been around for over 100 years. And this is the historic hill. Some real cool information about this because, like I said, we're in Forest Park, which is a memorable place within itself. So whenever it says historic hill, it means that. So find out some different information about the historic hill and the different things that it has. But as pertaining to the St. Louis Zoo, the historic hill is just going to have a couple different exhibits, whether that's the herbitary or the bird cage, which is awesome. And that actually goes back to 1904, World's Fair bird cage, or the flight cage. But different areas on the historic hill. Like I said, St. Louis is a very historic place. It's for the expansion out westward. There's a lot of significance, and because it was on the Mississippi River, so there's a lot of really cool history in St. Louis. And they're building this new primate house, which the primate canopy trails, which looks pretty awesome. So hopefully I get some good footage of that for next time. So yeah, the historic hill. It consists of three main things, and that's the 1904 flight cage, which is called Cypress Swamp. It has the herpetarium, which is reptiles and amphibians, and it has the primate house, which is monkeys and lemurs. And it will soon have the primate canopy trail. And it actually, so cool. Here's that canopy trail that they're building, which looks pretty awesome, so make sure to bring the kids to check that out. Yeah, just beautiful architecture, beautiful lands, some awesome zebras. The camels were really cool to watch, I've always really liked camels. And then we go into the big cat country, which, like I said, a lot of good facts. Talks about the survival skills, talks about the fangs, some of the bones, where they're located at, different biology of the animals. So you never know. Like they say with school, immerse, everyone and everything because, you never know what you're going to like. You might think you're just taking somebody to the zoo, but they're reading about this. They learn about conservation efforts. They learn about the palm oil situation. And then, maybe, I don't know, just emerge it. The zoo's awesome. Expand your mind, do different things. And everybody loves the big cat country. We got the king of the jungle right here. Just chilling, taking in the sun. It's a nice summer in St. Louis. And here's the train. Like I said, it's a big deal. Everyone loves it, and it's a cool way to just cool off. It is a lot of walking at the St. Louis Zoo. And you're going to see people on benches and stuff because it is a lot of walking, so bring your walking shoes. But if you need a break, hop on the train. It'll take you around, show you some footage, or show you some places that you probably won't be able to see just on foot, you know. So definitely recommend the zoo. Look at them waving. Make sure you wave to people, too. That's like, you know, on motorcycles, how you'll give your two fingers and like wave to the person as they're driving by. Same thing on that St. Louis Zoo train. If you're ever in the St. Louis Zoo and you see it drive by, just be friendly and wave to it, and then they'll wave back. And you're going to find all kind of animals, all kind of our feathered friends, from owls to spoonbills to eagles, hawks, all kinds of different beautiful birds from all over the world too. So you're going to see the different ecosystems they live in. So all these different plants you're seeing, or whether it's a dry or a wetland, is interesting because it shows you different areas. This is an iconic bird right here. Everyone recognizes him. Yeah, like I said, the different, you know, the landscapes. As you can see, they must have lived in like caves or on rock formations or in the red rocks of Colorado, maybe. I'm not sure. But, you know, it shows the different ways they live and the different atmospheres and conditions that they require. We're not all the same, you know. Same thing with the plants, the animals. Now, these guys look pretty cool. I love the way they walk. They just remind me of like villains in a Disney movie or something. Straight Jurassic period. Enjoying an adventure every time you visit, knowing a discovery will be made around each corner, you're at the St. Louis Zoo, a getaway destination that brings together more than 16,000 wild animals and 3 million visitors each year. It's voted America's top free attraction, and it's located on 90 acres in beautiful Forest Park, and is home to more than 600 species of animals. A lot of them are rare and endangered. You're going to see some mixed habitats as well, which is really cool to look at. And it's one of the only free zoos in the nation. And since its inception in 1910, the zoo has been renowned for its beautiful naturalistic exhibits, like we were talking about. You see where they actually would live, and just the different biomes of the world. It's widely recognized for its animal management, wildlife conservation, and research. And I actually went to, they do a lot of cool things for kids too. So I actually went, here's the 1904 World's Bird Cage. Really cool. It's closed right now though, but there's over 20 species of birds in here that all live together. The great egret, is that what that is? Oof. Yeah, my wildlife biology teacher would be happy. But yeah, different facts. There's so much to learn out here, and it's free. I don't understand. You know, the St. Louis Zoo is amazing, and you're gonna be it. So here's the tickets for the 4D Mowgli. Which, like I said, you do the extras. It's gonna cost like anything else, and the food might be a little pricey, but it's good too. But that's not bad. $5 for a nice movie. But yeah, and while you're in St. Louis Zoo, make sure to just check out Forest Park. You're gonna have like the City Museum, the Science, not the City Museum. You're gonna have the Science Center, the Jewel Box, the Muni, you know, the Steinberg skating rink which you wouldn't be at the zoo if it was winter, but you know, a lot of cool things to do at the Forest Park. I actually have a video for it too. So if you're interested, Forest Park, it's the most visited place in St. Louis actually, beats Busch Stadium. Yeah, this is actually sad. The gorilla looks real sad. I wish, you know, I don't know. I feel different ways about zoos. But I mean, like, it's like, hey, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. But they do a lot of good conservation efforts, and they teach a lot of the youth. My brother and I, we actually went to like a summer program here, and did some classes, and it was actually really, really cool. We were like mini zoologists for a little while. So if you guys are ever not doing anything during summer and you're from the area, check out the classes. I don't think they're that pricey either. Orangutans are some of my favorites. But yeah, gorillas are the largest living primates, but orangutans are real cool. So here's that statue that I was telling you about, the gorilla statue. Like, I don't know, I think most people have taken a picture there if you're from the area. So maybe post your picture of your gorilla statue picture, I don't know. Here's the sea lion show. Real cool. Sea lions are always awesome. They're the dogs of the sea, right? And dog is man's best friend. But yeah, like I said, so many different interactive exhibits and little small facts, and they definitely make it fun. And it's just beautiful. And underwater exhibits too, because it's cool to see it from up, but it's also cool to see it from down below. I always say you got to see things from different eagles, like the eagle eye view, the street view, and then the underneath view. And the shows are sold out, so just make sure you do it online first, and figure out what you should. But here's a little list of things you can see. And we have the rentals too, so if you have your kids and you don't have your they rent out little wagons for the kids, or little strollers and whatnot, or wheelchairs. These guys, it looks like a polar bear. And thanks for checking out the video, guys. I am back in St. Louis just for a little while, so if you are in the area and want to do St. Louis things or check out places in St. Louis, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check it out as I explore the area. And then this winter I'll be in Arizona. Super emo, look at him. Scene kid. But yeah, so I'll be in Arizona in the wintertime, and I'll be checking out a lot of the stuff in the Southwest, and shooting a lot more videos and having a lot more time to dedicate. Because when I'm back in St. Louis, I'm working a lot, and then I have my daughter. She's the reason I moved back here. But so I don't have time to spend too much on the videos. Speaking of having children, so that's the zebras in their natural habitat. Poor guy. All right, that's over with. I shot it. I figured why not. Show. And yeah, so like I said, they're always doing the landscaping thing. Look at them. They have like little tables. Here's a lady just chilling on a bench. It's free, so I'm like, honestly, if you're like by yourself too, and just like, I don't know, just come in, check out, maybe like read a magazine on the. I mean, that's kind of weird, but I mean, like, I don't know. It's a cool spot to check out. Like, it's just part of Forest Park, and I would honestly just come in here to hang out or have a nice day at the park. I'm into stuff like that. Just kind of enjoy the day, enjoy the weather. And here's those bears making like a little whirlpool or wave pool. It's pretty cool. Very interactive. It's probably everyone was having fun with them. That's why they made it at the opening scene. Speaking of bears, right here in St. Louis, there's actually been sightings of bears out here by St. Louis, well, in St. Louis and the surrounding areas. I think right up 64 in southern Illinois. So that's kind of, make sure you guys are putting your food away and being careful out here. The penguin and puffin exhibit's always real fun, and if it's a hot day, you could cool off in there. It's nice and cool and AC, because obviously it's the habitat of where the penguins and the puffins would live. But now with the COVID restrictions, you have to register for it, so make sure you do that ahead of time. It doesn't cost money, but you just have to register a time slot to make sure it's not overcrowded. Here's the polar bears, which are always everyone's favorite. Super awesome creatures. Just absolutely Awesome. Alright, Layla, you ready? And then we have the carousel. You know, I believe this costs money too, but like I said, memorable moment, great picture time. Come do the things, see the animals, get your face painted, make it a thing. You're even over here, you're gonna see it looks like a worker in her natural habitat. I think they just eat in between the days. So I think we have vegetables right here. They're known to eat meat, veggies, different items like that. And here's the lake with the actual restaurants. You know, the restaurants, the food's pretty good. And like I said, this is just a memorable thing because we've all taken, if you're from the area, you've probably taken a field trip to the zoo. So like I remember like being out here with all my friends and hanging out and eating lunch there. Just good times at the Lakeside Cafe. And also for the adults, you know, I'm not judging. You know, we have Starbucks right there to get you going, and we also have some liquor over here too. So it does serve alcoholic beverages. You know, it's probably super expensive, but you know, I'd recommend just getting a coffee instead of the Jack Daniels, but I'm not gonna judge anybody. But just hey, make sure you recycle and don't throw away, especially if they're next to each other, because I will judge you for that. You know, just try to do aluminum, plastic, reduce, reuse, recycle if you can. So yeah, so here's that exit again. Like I said, downstairs is where they have the classrooms and everything. This is where I went as a kid. This is where I want to take my daughter to, or I would even like to go through different classes of this again. I might even see if they have adult classes for next summer that I could look into. Yeah, so engage in the world around you. Remember, we share this planet with a lot of different animals, a lot of different species. It's awesome that we could just see them whenever we normally wouldn't. But at the same time, it makes you appreciate and love them a lot more, and hopefully it'll make you your kids love and respect nature as well. So don't forget, get the pennies, get all that stuff. We have the some pictures to take, memorable moments. And then this used to be a reptile. This used to be more reptiles and stuff like that, and little insects were in here a long time ago when I was a kid. I'm sure you guys remember that if you're from here. But now it's a nice gift shop with cool different stuff. The zoo is calling. Just memorable teas, memorable things. Well, that was the St. Louis Zoo, the best free zoo in the nation. Awesome spot, awesome animals. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm not the best at doing the whole editing or even probably talking, and I know I talk too fast. So for the next video, I will work on slowing down my speech. But yeah, guys, thanks for checking it out. Make sure to subscribe as I check out the Midwest, mainly St. Louis. But I always switch it up. Last winter was South Beach, Miami. The winter before that, Vail, Colorado. Summers in Destin, Florida, Martha's Vineyard. But alright, guys, thank you. Check me out. Subscribe to the channel. Love the planet. Love yourselves.